here with King. We got his son. He's scared. He thinks he's gonna get another bag. We got his son that's Ice Cream. And we're gonna weigh his son to predict his weight. His son is currently, Ice Cream is currently 12 weeks old. When I received King, King was 18 pounds, 13 weeks, 18 pounds. Now I wanted King to be bigger. When you get an XL bully, you kind of want them to be bigger. And when I got King, by him only being 18 pounds, I knew he wasn't going to be that large. That large meaning 130, 140 pounds. King is currently 110 pounds. Today he may be 107. Tomorrow he might be 115. But King stays at about between 107 and 115. That's where we keep King. King has, his legs are not that great in the back, one of his legs, so we don't put a whole lot of weight on King, because if you put a whole lot of weight on him, it's going to really mess his legs up. So we keep King at just a good crisp 107 to 110. So today we're going to weigh this boy. As you can see, this is a big boy. He is currently 13 weeks old. No, he's 12 weeks old, I'm sorry. And I can already tell you, he's probably damn near 35 pounds right now. But let's just call it 22 pounds or so. We're gonna weigh him. And then we'll get into how to tell the weight of your dogs and predict the weight of a puppy. So let's put him on here. You gotta get on this side. You ain't be able to see the weigh-in. 29 pounds. £29. He's scared because he thinks he's getting another bag. But he's 29 pounds at 12 weeks old. So with that being said, by the time he reaches 4 months old, he should be about 40 pounds, I believe. When you're weighing larger dogs, you want to kind of multiply what they weigh at 4 months times 2.205. That's how you weigh a regular medium-sized dog. When it comes to these XLs, you can just predict what they're going to weigh. You can predict what he's going to weigh at 1 year old. So let's just say, for instance, he's 40 pounds at 4 months. He's going to either be, you multiply that 2 times 205, and I believe you're going to get, I can't really predict it off my head, but let's just say 90 something or something like that. But you can do it at home, at the math at home. But it doesn't always work in that case for larger dogs. So with this dog being 30 pounds now at 3 months, we're going to go by a different scale of just basically 10 pounds per month, and we'll stop his weight at 12 months. So if he gains 10 pounds a month until he's 12 years old, which is 1, that'll put him at 120 pounds. Once he's at 120 pounds, extra large dogs like this, they grow up until they're 18 months to 3 years. I know for a fact that XLs take about 4 years to reach their full size. But you don't want to pack on the pounds when they're young because it'll affect their joints. That's why we just keep King at 107. We don't try to feed him a whole bunch to make him bigger. We don't try to overfeed him. We don't try to supplement him to death. In fact, King doesn't really like supplements. He likes a regular meal. So that'll get me into my next point. Will King's son be bigger than King? And the answer is yes. He wants to get on there. He's feeling lonely. But we ain't going to weigh him because he's going to go to a new home. Praise to God. Someday soon. When we received King, King was 18 pounds at the same age as Ice Cream. So with Ice Cream being actually younger than King at the age that we got him, we can now predict that, let's just say for a fact, for facts, Ice Cream is 10 pounds heavier. Ice Cream is 10 pounds heavier than King was at the same age. Then we'll put other factors into this. The other factor we're going to put into this is this. Where he was at, where I got him from was a big time kennel. So they stuff the dogs with all kind of supplements, all kind of meats, all kind of concoctions and powder, and they do different things to make the dogs as big as possible. So with King being 18 pounds, that was literally him being blown up to bigger proportion. So with Ice Cream, we didn't feed Ice Cream any more or less food. He just ate a regular medium diet. He didn't eat as much as he could eat until now. Now, the last 2 days is the first time he ever ate as much food as he can eat, because it's only 2 puppies left. So now there's instead of being puppies for 11, food for 11, it's food for 1 puppy. So with that being said, we never try to fluff Ice Cream's weight up. So now that we're fluffing his weight up, trying to put weight on him, it's only been 2 days. You can imagine that he's going to be about 20 pounds heavier than King. Just on the simple fact he's already 10 pounds heavier than King was at his age, and we didn't even blow him up. So let's just call it 25 pounds basically as well, because we can't overfeed King. We got to keep him at about 110 so that his legs, don't hurt him or he doesn't have any issues. So Ice Cream doesn't have any of those issues because, just the way we bred him to a different female, or females that has a solid foundation. It's the way we breed our dogs around here. So I'm thinking Ice Cream is going to be a solid 125 to 130 easily. So if you want to know how to predict your dog's weight, wait till he's about 4 months old. Then multiply that multiply it times 2.05. Also, what I'll say is this. With the bloodline of Ice Cream, we know the bloodline already. We have puppies out there already with the same bloodline from the same mother lineage, maternal lineage. And all of those males are about 85 to 90 pounds. All of the dogs are 85 to 90 pounds. Well, we used a larger stud and a larger female, so we should increase the weight of those dogs by at least 10, 20 pounds. So we know for a fact that he should be at least 130 pounds, possibly. So we're keeping Ice Cream, guys. Anybody that was interested in Ice Cream, don't worry about it, please. We're keeping him, man. He's staying here with us.